Okay, let's continue with this income statement and financial positions. Now, for income statement, you will have, okay, let's look at this. Income statement, we have income part, we have expenses, we have cost of sales, right? So, if you look at your setup in your opening balance here, setup, the code here, this is where we are going to use now, where we are going to use current asset, fixed asset, current liability, equity, income, expenses, cost of goods sold, expenses. So in your income statement, we have to start with our sales, right? Sales is under income. So we are going to use a function called filter. This one, filter. If you look at this, this is the function. Okay. So what do it means here? If you look at this here, this is the function. Let's copy this heading. Header only. This one no formula one. Okay. Okay. So let's look at this. This is the one. Now we need to key in the formula. The formula will be like this. Okay. Okay, what is this? Filter. Okay. It's too long, you cannot understand. Come, we delete this one. It's too complicated. Now it goes to filter. Okay. It's to filter a range. Okay, it's to filter a range. So what is the range that we want to filter? Is basically from your chart of accounts. Okay, so the first one we will filter from here. Now you see that it's a chord, right? Because we are in a table form. If this is not in a table form, then it will not be in a chord. Look at this. This one is also in a table form, so it's in a chord. Okay. Now next, let's look at this one. EFH. Okay. This is the formula. I put it here. Now why we put EF? I want to show the how I want these two column on it. You get the idea? I only want these two column based on the filter here. Okay. So let's look at this filter. For the accounts, only these two column. Okay, and filter based on here, based on the code. Okay, so INC. Do you have INC? Should have. Wait, let me see. One more thing, forget to do. This one must be equals to this column. Okay, then yes, you have it. Okay or not? The one we forget to put is the chord must be equals to the chord that we want. Okay, then is the next thing. So you have income. This is income, right? Then we have our cost of goods sold. So you need to know what is the chord that you put it here. Let's say this is cost of goods sold, right? So here you need to put cost of goods sold. So the formula can still work. Okay, are you okay? Then after this, you have income minus cost of goods sold, you get a gross profit. Then add on other income minus all the expenses. So income, expenses, other expenses, all this you have to put in. So your cost of goods sold, here you will have expenses, and then you will have other income and other expenses. Okay, now I think expenses normally will give it a longer list in case you have more expenses. Right? And then, okay. Are you okay, guys? So this is how the filter function work. Okay, for filter functions. Can I? Now next thing is we need to have a figure. So where is this figure come from? From your data page. From here, the closing balance. Are you okay? So if you look at our example here, not all will have figures because some you don't have any. Okay, so next thing what you need to do is basically using the function of slookup. I think you should be familiar with this one already. So slookup, look up this function from your data page. Only use the I. Okay, and the return should be on this page. Okay, okay. No income for the year. Okay, so this is the title, then no need to have the formula. Okay, now next thing what you need to do, you have the figure already, then you need to set up subtotal here. Right, you guys see? You need to set up the subtotal. So total income is how much? So here you need to have total income. Or we say sales, total sales. So here you have equals to sum of this. Okay, so this thing here you will have total purchase, all this add on the total sales, total purchase, it will be equals to this sum of total. And total expenses, of course this one you need to like have more space, so insert. So here you have, you change the name later, it should not be total sales anymore, it should be total expenses. Okay, so now the formula, this one also you have to change according to the range. Now you know that this is sales minus, right? So the sum you have to put minus also. Can you guys get it? Minus, so it should be negative. So here you will have gross profit. So you just have to set up like what you have done in your income statement like this. Total gross profit is how much? Then gross profit minus your total expenses, you get your net profit. If you have other income, then you add on, then you get your total net profit. So the rest of it, I think, is not a difficult one, just basic plus minus sum, plus minus sum only. Are you okay? You get the concept there? Okay, then I will stop here.